ng reaction ng character ko sa original. Tapos dito sa atin, sa Filipino adaptation, ibang-iba yung character ko. So nahirapan akong timplahin. Pero sa tulong ni Direk,
kahit si Anne, parang, ba't ginawa dun sa original kasi ganito? No, but that's the original. This is ours.
Hindi kami ganun sa set.
As a fan of K-dramas, definitely.
And people know that It's Okay to Not Be Okay is definitely one of my top faves. Una ka syempre sa Opa ko, Gong Yu, if you're watching there. It's Okay to Not Be Okay is really one of my top faves because it does tell a story which I love and it's something that I can relate to. So it was like, pag kinakausap ko, Daddy, kasi si Komunyo. This is our story. It's a different interpretation. So for those who loved it just as much as I did, this is our take on it, which is very Filipino. Diba? Parang, don't worry, hindi siya mag-veer away masyado from the original, but new souls that will tell a new story.
It will be faithful to the original.
The core.
The core
yes,
will be
to the
here.
core.
Okay.
Kasi of course, if we just follow or copy what was in the original, then we just change the actors and then you're watching the same thing all over again. What's the point? What's the point of doing an adaptation? An adaptation is your own interpretation and making it local, making it Filipinized, and then with, yes, like what Anne said, new souls, because these are different actors. They're not the same actors. So they're breathing lives into these characters from their souls.
Actually, saktong-sakto yung pinag-uusapan natin sa magiging katanungan ko kay Sir Henry, no? The show blends genres, romance, psychological drama, fantasy. What are your strategies naman in maintaining coherence across these genres?
Pang-thesis defense.
Oo, parang professor dito.
Actually, ano naman, maging totoo lang, nagpakatotoo lang kami sa bawat character. So sila na nag-molde nung genre na yun. So, mas madali kasi pag tinitingnan namin sa journey ng mga characters. Kaysa sa titingnan namin kung ano yung dapat to, romance, dapat to, may thriller, dapat to, ganun. So hindi, ang nagdidikta talaga, ang nagbibigay ng tonality na yun, sila. At sobrang gagaling nila. Actually, gusto ko lang dagdagan na dahil baka birthday nga ni Carlo. Kasi first time ko siya nakatrabaho. Tapos, syempre, nung na-meet ko siya, napanood ko na yung lahat ng material. Hindi ako sanay na hindi siya makita bilang si Matmat. As in talaga, hindi talaga ako sanay na ang nasa utak talaga yung Matmat. Ganun siya kagaling. Ganun sila kagaling.
Again, we say, Happy Birthday, Carlo!
Happy birthday, Matmat!
Grabe ka, Matmat. Thank you. Thank you so much, Henry. Let's go to Direk Raymond. Direk, you got a question coming from MC Richard Paglikawan, iHeartTV. What creative choices did you make to reflect Filipino cultural nuances in the storyline?
Ano ba simulan niya? Kasi may part dito na parang sa original, may campaign. Yun yung medyo pumasok sa utak ko, yung campaign. So, kung Filipino, nung ginawa namin, so paano yung campaign dito sa atin sa Pilipinas? Like, may mga pag-provincia, diba? So, provincial, may mga drums. So, tapos natawag namin na. So, very Filipino. Unlike to sa original, Korea, hindi sila yung parang pandemic din na ginawa yun sa original. So, buti na sa Pilipinas.
And this was shot in Bacolod.
Negros Island.
Negros Island.
Yeah, so all over.
We'll be seeing those nuances as well.
Yeah, and like even the stories, like nasinulat ni Mia, it's her own original. Even the Filipino animation.
The folklore.
Yeah, the folklore. It's all related to our Filipino culture.
Atin to. Sarap pakinggan. Okay. For Direk May. Okay, Direk May, again coming from MC Richard Paglikawan. What were the biggest challenges in localizing the story while staying true to its emotional core? You mentioned the core a while ago.
Biggest challenges? Well, maraming I wouldn't say biggest, but there were a lot of challenges. One is the season, because it played on seasons. So, sa kanila, meron kang winter, meron kang, it went through the different seasons. And winter was a big season dun sa story. We don't have winter. So it's really just, di ba, yung summer, tag-araw at tagulan. So that's what we played on, that's what we used. So, in terms of localizing it, also outfits. Kasi syempre doon, winter, di ba, naka-winter clothes sila. So, hihimatayin naman ang Mia natin kung gano'n ang outfits at gagayan natin. So, mas may skin, because of course, this is a tropical country. So, maraming detalye. I can't say what is the biggest.
The flowers.
The flowers, yes, the cherry blossom. So, sa kanila cherry blossom, sa atin, bougainvillea, di ba? So, parang mga ganong, it's the nitty-gritty, the details. It's all in the details. And then you have traditions, cultures, like ito, you mentioned yung mukha kang magkukulam. You know, magkukulam is very Filipino. And then also, in terms of localizing it, in terms of the theme of the show, what is the acceptance of the audience sa mental health? Because that is the thrust of the show and that is the theme. Kailangan nating iayon sa pagtanggap ng audience natin sa ganitong talakayan at ganitong usapan. Kasi parang hindi ganun kalaki ang awareness. And this is something new in terms of like how big of a theme it is in a series. So, kailangan natin i-handle. Huwag natin biglain yung audience kasi baka ma-overwhelm. So, there is careful handling in telling the story, but also keeping true or staying true to the core of the show.
You know, this is one of the reasons why I super loved it from the very beginning and why I wanted to be part of it. I think it's about time that we do have a series that does educate about mental health, how you can carry or like be with someone who is going through mental health issues. So it's a great way to reach a wider audience. It's not just something that you see on social media. This will help you go through the journey with them. So that if you're someone who is going through it, you will be able to help. You will be able to get help.
To everyone, the cast members, the creatives, and thank you for saying yes to this beautiful project and bringing awareness to this theme. Kailangan pag-usapan.
Especially in our country, it's not spoken more about.
Thank you. Okay, let's go to Encho. Chom.
Yes.
Okay, this is a question coming from Renmar Narde, K-Pets. Kamusta ang experience mo while doing It's Okay? Habang ginagawa mo yung show, meron bang part na nakarelate ka sa story? And follow-up question, kung meron, ano ang naging impact ng show sa personal na pinagdadaanan mo?
I think I've said this behind closed doors when we would do BBB. I've said it in some of my interviews. I'm very, very lucky that I'm part of the show. I think the show brought me back to the love of Enchong doing a series because for a while it's parang siyang nawala eh. Pero itong show na to, having to work with Anne, I've always said this to a lot of people that I'm so lucky because I got to see how professional and how brilliant Anne Curtis is. Direct May is a reunion, is also for us. She's the one who created Kaloy of Magkaribal. We both did. It's always been a dream of mine to work with Joshua and Carlo Aquino, and now I got to finally. So, you know, there's a lot of blessings na binigay nitong show na to internally for me. Parang mas malaki yung appreciation ko doon sa trabaho na meron ako. And lagi kong tinatanong minsan sa like kanila Henry, kanila Chades na sabi ko, bakit kami? Or bakit sa dinami-dami ng artista na pwedeng ilagay dito sa show na to, bakit kami? And then, yung sagot nila sort of made you grateful, even more grateful on why you're still here after all what happened to us, after all what we've been through. Ang sarap na lahat ng tao na nandito sa show na to, pare-pareho yung level ng pagmamahal doon sa trabaho na meron kami. Kaya I'm just grateful and I'm very inspired, and whatever inspiration I got from this show, I will bring to the next projects that I will be doing in the future.
Punong-puno yung puso mo talaga.
Thank you.
Next song. Okay, Cyril. Sai, hello. Nika Sabio, Tito Romy. Nika Sabio from Push asks, aside from the original cast, where do you get your inspiration in doing your character? Can you tell us more about your character in this series?
Yung character ko po dito, lagi ko po kasama si Kuya Jong. Parang ako po yung assistant niya na more than the job description, yung pinapagawa sa akin. So parang kasama ko po lagi sila Miss Mia kahit na bayad na ng work time, tapos yung mga workload, ganyan. So parang siguro ang kinuhanan ko rin po dito ng inspiration, yung mga nagtatrabaho po na employees na grabe yung workload, na grabe po yung mga kailangan i-fulfill. I-fulfill, parang ano daw po? Yun po yung sumusobra sa oras, yung mga bigat na pinabubuhat nila. Hindi ka naman driver pero ginagawa ko personal. Yun po yung character ko dito. So ayun po, kung para nila akong laruan, gano'n. So masaya po siya, masaya po siya.
Gusto mo naman kaya yun?
Matuwa naman din po ako. Sobrang saya ko naman din po so much. And ayun, happy din po ako na madami po sila pinapagawa sa akin. Mas kasama ko po lahat ng characters. Mas marami pong exposures. So ayun lang po, parang feeling ko, kinonect ko lang din po siya siguro sa mga personal experience sa work or kung saan man po. And sa mga nakapanood ko rin po ng mga, ayun nga po, laborers.
Parang kikilala na natin kung sino yung laruan nila sa programa ito. And so, I think you want to say something?
Hindi, gusto ko lang sabihin, kaya rin napadali yung, kumbaga kung sila, napadali yung trabaho nila because lots of their scenes work with Kaloy. A lot of my scenes, I work with Cyril. Sobrang gaan ang trabaho ko dahil sobrang galing ni Cyril. Yun lang.
Birthday ko din!
Again, now we say, happy birthday, Sai! Happy birthday, Sai!
Pero mahirap ko yung ma-eksena. Naka-eksena ko silang dalawa. Ang tagal kasi tawa ko ng tawa sa kanila. Siguro hindi ako sanay na gano'n. Naka-eksena ko si Chong na nagpapatawa siya. Tawa ko ng tawa sa kanila.
So sila comic relief.
Yeah, they bring the lightness.
Lightness, so.
Breath of fresh air, hindi ganyan ang normal roles ni Chong. So parang nakakatuwa. And then si Sai, lumalabas naman ang kanyang pagiging best child actress. Talaga yung husay naman. Ang galing. Happy birthday!
Dynamics ng ng cast at all, galing talaga daw. Okay, for Miss Agot, the question for you is, what made the script stand out to you compared to others you've received in the past? Lalong-lalo na yung okito-kito. No, hindi kasama po yun.
I saw the original and gusto ko yung adaptation natin. Mas gusto ko kasi mas relatable for siguro yung psyche ng Pilipino. That's why nagustuhan ko yung script.
Thank you. Direk Bobot? Direk?
Yes.
For this show, ibang cap yung susuotin nyo, ay sinuot nyo, hindi yung director, kundi isang aktor. Pero ano po ba yung unang pumasok sa isipan nyo nung nabasa niyo yung script na It's Okay to Not Be Okay?
Well, actually, si Direk May, madalas ko na nakatrabaho nung at saka si Miss Des. Nung in-offer nila sa akin to, oo, bakit ako? Sige, oo, tira. Pero pagdating ko nung unang araw, para akong grade 1, grabe. Dito ko naranasan na gigising ako ng alas 12 ng call time namin maga. Dito ko naranasan na gigising ako para magkabisa ng linya. Parang sa loob ko, parang sumabit yata ako dito sa pagtanong ko nito. Parang dito sa serye kasi ako yung it's not okay. Pero talagang na ko dito na challenge ako kaya talagang tuwing gabi si Leo sinusulat yung script, hindi ako pinapiprint ko yung script talagang gabi-gabi lahat ng role. Kinakabisa ko talaga. Tapos napakagaling lahat nila. Parang ang tagal ko na kasi hindi lumalabas. So paglabas ko, parang culture shock ako. Iba na to, hindi na parang laro to, kaya gabi-gabi nagkaaral ako. Talagang pinag-aaralan ko. Tapos napakagaling lahat ng artista. Lalo-lalo na si Joshua, si Ann, at si Kaloy. Pero si Kaloy, iniisip ko, akala ko natural na yun, yung pala, ang galing talaga.
Yan talaga ako siguro.
Ang galing talaga ni Kaloy.
Yan talagang pinibigay niya. Oo. Wow. We can play with it, no?
Ibang klase, bilang matagal nang hindi lumabas, nung bumalik ako dito, parang talagang culture shock ako at parang napakaganda at napasama ulit ako dito. Parang natuto ko. Dati kasi, alam mo na yun pagdating mo lang, di ba? Pero dito talagang mahirap. Kinakailangan makasabay ka sa kanila. Kung hindi, maiiwanan ka. Kaya, bilib ako dito sa grupong ito, napakagaling lahat. Napakagaling lahat.
Galing. Thank you, Direk.